everybody. Okay, so if you're only tuned in today because you want to see what Disney cup I have, you're going to be woefully disappointed because today I have a Dutch Brothers coffee cup because they don't have them where I live, and if you're Dutch Mafia, you have to get Dutch Brothers when you're where they are. So we stopped on the way home and I got Dutch Brothers coffee, but you have to be excited because I'm excited that I got Dutch Brothers because I can't get Dutch Brothers at home even though it's only a couple of hours away. So Dutch Brothers, woo! Okay, so this is Nails Over Coffee. It is May 2nd. Welcome to May. And yeah, Dutch Brothers is regional. They're West Coast pretty much, and they're not even very far up into the Northwest. So Andrea, I wonder, did you upload your videos to YouTube from the nail show? No, I am not going to upload them to YouTube. I'm going to upload them to University of Nails. The Periscope for Nails Over Coffee goes on the Nails Over Coffee YouTube, and all the extra bonus things I do go to the University of Nails. So when I get a chance, yes, Andrea always has questions. Yes, you do, my dear. So I'm actually a passenger in a car right now. So here, I'll take my sunglasses off. Oh, it's bright in the world. So I can't guarantee this is going to be a really long one, but yeah, we're seriously field tripping today. And Charlotte says, join University of Nails. If you went to the Texas show and you stopped by the Dazzle Dry booth, you might have gotten a card for the University of Nails. If you were at the Willamette Valley Nail Event this weekend, in your swag bag, you got a card for the University of Nails. You should look at that and read it. That's all I'm going to say. So, I'm going to drink my Dutch Brothers here. Hello. Okay, so I'm just going to go over, I just got done with an Amy Becker gel class this morning. Hi. And I went to the Lauren Wireman Wildflowers class on Saturday. And I've got a lot of things that I want to talk to you guys about those classes. But I think that the key to remember is that I've been doing nails 20 years. You're never too experienced to go take a class. I had some aha moments in the Wildflowers class. I had about a dozen aha moments in the Masterworks class today. It is still really important that you go get continuing education, even if it's the same product you've been using for years, because the industry changes, new products come out, technology changes, and there's always somebody who knows more than you do about your product. So, for example, I use Tammy Taylor Nails acrylic product for my clients in my salon. Now, your average general run-of-the-mill liquid and powder tech might not be able to give me something, but I can guarantee Tammy still can. So I should still be going to a 1-day or 2-day advanced class with Tammy Taylor Nails every so often. Maybe it's every 5 years that I hit that in my thing, but you need to go to nail shows and you need to see what else is out there, and you need to be continually rethinking your business strategy. There are things that I saw at the show this weekend. Well, then you might have to travel to something that goes into your area. I just drove 4 hours, 5 hours actually, by the time traffic was coming down, to go this weekend. And it's likely the only education I'm going to be able to go to this year. So I made it count, and I got 2 classes in, and I went to the show. So you just might have to plan more carefully, but you can get a lot in, you know. Yes, and I'm not driving. Amy's driving. See, Amy's driving. Hi. So say, okay, she can't talk to you guys anymore. I am driven. Yes, that I am. I am driven by Amy to the show, and I am driven to have my business better. Had so much fun at Texas. It was a 4-hour drive. Right? Exactly. Oh my gosh. And how many people walked up to me at the show this weekend and said that they knew me from Nails Over Coffee? It was crazy. You guys are killing me. It was so weird. Hashtag, I think I'm a celebrity. driven more than one way, Andrea, right? I'm going to the Orlando High Road to Education. I'm an education director. You can always learn, right, Mayor? Took Wildflowers, IBX, and both of Amy Becker's classes, right? So I know that on some of this, I'm sort of preaching to the choir. Yeah, it's cool that you're recognized. Yeah, you think that until I got a little distracted some of the time. It was a little overwhelming. It was kind of weird. But everybody was super kind and super sweet, and I'm really glad that everybody takes the time to tell me they appreciate it, because this is a labor of love. But so make sure that you're still finally some education since I just graduated school, right? So you guys, though, and I love hearing feedback from everybody, which I got a lot of at the show, and it really helped me looking at what my business strategy is, because if you join University of Nails and you have an operational business plan, an operational business plan is a living document. It changes, it updates all the time. And so now I have some things that I know more about now to go into my operational business plan and sort of reevaluate my marketing strategy, reevaluate my mission vision statement, reevaluate sort of what I got going on. And that's what we have to continually do to reinvent ourselves and stay in touch with our business and with what we do. So I'm going to do that. And I also have an operational business plan for the University of Nails. Believe it or not, I have an operational business plan for Nails Over Coffee, which isn't really a business because it doesn't make me any money. But I have an operational business plan for the University of Nails, and things I learned and saw and gained from the show this weekend are also going to impact what you see in the future of University of Nails, because now I have a better idea of how I can better help people and better serve the industry as a part of my education platform. So really, you guys, it really does. It's a never-ending thing. You really need to make sure that even if it's, hi Jade, even if it's just one class a year you take, or maybe you can't even go somewhere. Maybe some stuff about your life. You've got young children at home and you can't leave your babies. That's fine. Go find one webinar online education a year and do that for your education for a year or two until you can go get some other education, because then you can leave your babies in the hotel with a babysitter or your significant other or a friend that you drag along to be, Auntie Amy or whatever, and leave your babies with them while you go to the class. Like, if you want it, nobody can stop you. You just have to find out how to fill the need. And trust me when I tell you, if you have a need in this industry that's not being met, shout it from the rooftops. People are listening. Yes, University of Nails is a monthly fee, not for the whole year at once. Oh God, absolutely. Who's got $120 for that shit all the time? Not everybody. So yes, you subscribe to the University of Nails. It's $10 a month. It bills the $10 out the day you join, and then it's $10 a month after that. If you got a promotional card in one of your swag bags, there's a promo code on it for the free first month. So because you're watching me today and you're watching the show, and I'm not going to post it anywhere else, the promo code is SHOWME, all in capital letters, SHOWME. If you go to, right, well, I am me, well, I am what I am. If you go to universityofnails.com and it'll say, do you have a promo code? If you type in there, SHOWME, all in caps, it will come up with the full membership plan of $10 a month, but you won't pay for the first month. It still takes all your credit card information because you're going to get billed for it the second month if you don't cancel. Yay, I'm going now. Yay. Okay, so that's the promo code I used for show promotional tracking. So those of you who are my regular viewers, when I see your name come up, I'll know that you got it off me, not a show. So it's okay. But SHOWME is the promo code. So go sign up. But there's also going to be some super cool things coming with University of Nails because of stuff that I learned and feedback I got from people and other things I heard other techs talking about this weekend, those topics are going to get covered in the University of Nails. So please go subscribe. So I learned so much this weekend from so many different things. I periscoped about Tech Talk, and what I learned at Tech Talk is going to feed into my operational business plan for University of Nails. I just learned so many fine-tuning things this weekend. It's almost a little overwhelming. Like, I have so many things in my head right now, but nail shows are the way to go, you guys. Premier Orlando is a little different because it's sort of, before we had networking events, it sort of got adopted as our one big show of the year. So Premier Orlando is a little different, but other than that, unless you are if you're a dual nail tech esthetician, then the Vegas Expo is really good because it has both. But if you're wanting to talk about just nail stuff, the nail events, the Nail Pro shows, Willamette Valley Nail Event, Nail Tech networking event at the Smokies in Tennessee. The color change acrylic is awesome, right? I'm wearing it on my nail. I'm rocking it. I'm pretty interested in how it holds up. Let's see, what else are the other nail tech networking events? Texas, that we just had for the first time this year. So next year you're going to have, yes, the nail tech retreat on Vashon Island we just call it Seattle, but it's really just kind of a ferry ride away from Seattle. Northwest Nail Tech Retreat, thank you. That's what I had just said. The CNTC, if you're up in Canada, or Canada is easier for you to go to, yay, Andrea just became the newest member. Woo, woo. The CNTC in both Edmonton in the spring and somewhere in Ontario in the fall, right? Charlotte's like, whoop, whoop, because she's been one of my diehard U of N people for a while. There's so many, and they also take place, like going to, I just got, Elaine Watson talked to me about how I should be planning on going to Nail Olympics in London in October. I don't know that I can make it happen this year, but I'm gonna try for the next year. So, right? Yay, new member, waving hands in the air like she just don't care, says Andrea. Hello! But I knew what you meant. But you need to find those things out, and maybe you can't go this year. Maybe you have to go next year. But here's the thing. If you can't find a networking event near you, do what Jill Wright and Kristen Dutcher and Jessica Briarmoon and Ellen Torsha and, Athena and Donna Shore and Dana Knight with the CNTC. Do what all those people did and start one. Wow. If there isn't one near you, make one. Pick a weekend that it's normally sort of a slow time for nails in your area, and find a place that's somewhat centrally located, and find a place to have it, even if it's just a hotel conference room or whatever, and start and pick a date and book a room and make a Facebook page for it and start asking people and promoting it. And maybe it costs $40 a person or whatever, and then start talking to vendors and get them to kick out $100 to come have a booth to pay for the room and whatever, you know what I mean? Make it happen. Make a business plan for it, approach it just like you would a marketing plan, like anything else, and make it happen. I'm lucky I don't have to. I have the Nail Tech Retreat close to me. I have the Willamette Valley Nail Event, which is in Salem. Next year it's going to be One Nail Expo in Portland. I'm lucky I don't have to. But for those of you who don't have that, do what everybody else did and make it. We need to get off our pity party and Quit talking about what's so wrong. Yeah, there's also the nail cruise, right? The Nail Those Profits at Sea cruise. Nail Talk Radio cruise, whatever. I lose track of which name it is between Vicky Peters and now. But we need to stop sitting around crying in our latte or mocha or wine or beer or whatever it is, talking about what's wrong with the industry, and instead do that whole look in the mirror, start there. I can guarantee you that after this weekend, as soon as I get my feet underneath me I just moved into a salon a week ago, so hello, but as soon as I get my feet underneath me, yes, there's a cruise, Charlotte, and it's pretty amazing. You can go to, I think it's ntratSea.com is the website for the cruise. I'm pretty sure you can find out about it on nailtalkradio.com, even if it might just give you a link to their website for the cruise. Yeah, and there's another, John Houck has a cruise going, and I think Max Estrada is going to be on that cruise, and Tony Lee, and I lose track of, there's another cruise too. So what I'm going to do after being at Tech Talk this weekend and all that, I've never been on a cruise. It's on my list. It's on my bucket list. So I'm going to go back to my, yay, Meyerly, another newest University of Nails member. Woo! So make sure you guys go like the University of Nails Facebook page too. So I'm going to go to the other salons in my area. Yes, even including and especially the non-standard salons. Yes. And I'm going to walk in there and I'm going to say, hi, my name is Michelle Pugh and I own Nails, Toes, and Tans in Tacoma. And I want to know all of the other nail techs in the area. And I want to know what you guys need. What do you need to make more money? Have more clients? What do you need? And start up a conversation saying, I'd like to help you get more clients. I mean, I want more clients too, but I want to help you get more clients too. We're all in this together. So what,
stop treating it like a competition.
Right. Stop treating every person who does nails as competition. Because if you're really good at what you do, you have no competition.
That's right.
There is plenty of clients to go around, even within the people. So, for example, Amy, sitting in the car here next to me.
Hi.
Again, hi, Amy. Amy was my client. And we have a translator to see if they talk about you. Oh, cut that out. Now, see, I don't want to hear that shit. Because I don't want to hear that. I've taught in different ethnic beauty schools for years, and they were my best schools to teach in. You know why? Because we all speak the same language of nails, and we all speak the same language of money. And that's a fact. They have rent to pay, so do we. They've got nails to do, so do we. They have clients, so do we. They have kids, so do we. They got teenagers, we don't want to listen to their crap, so do we. It's all the same. And so that's where, like, Amy was my client, and then she was my friend, and then she went to nail school, and then she was my employee. She was my receptionist while she was in nail school.
That's right.
And then she was a nail tech in my salon, and then she moved away and was a nail tech in another salon because she didn't live by us anymore. And then she came back and she worked in my salon, and then I kicked her out of my salon because she needed to be at home with her kids, and she was unhappy everywhere because she didn't feel like she was Mara says she has a 17-year-old for sale cheap, because she didn't feel like she was giving enough to family. And so I said, get out and go be with your family. Nails will always be here. And guess what? Nails is still here. Woo! And she's still doing nails. She still lives too far away from me to work in my salon. But so
I can't.
But the that's okay, they're fine. So, and And if I walked into a salon and they refused to talk to me in English or whatever the language of the land is, then I would demand that we figure out how to talk to each other. I'm not saying there are good texts, but I don't know. I agree to disagree. We'll talk about that another time, Andrea, because my point would be is that we think that way because we are looking for a relationship with our tech, and we have clients that are looking for a relationship with their tech, and there's a whole chunk of the market that doesn't care. They don't care if they can speak the same language. So there's plenty of people who are quite content to go in and get $8 manicures, and they don't care about a conversation. In fact, they're going to go in with a girlfriend and they're going to sit and talk to their girlfriend the whole time, and they don't want to be interrupted by the manicurist. It's the truth. There's a whole market for that. And so maybe you don't, just because, now, so here's the thing though, is that client who doesn't want to talk to their nail tech isn't going to want to talk to you. And so they're not your client. They're not your tribe. Maybe they come in and they get their nails done one time and you're just too chatty for them. They don't want to be there an hour. They want to be there a half an hour, and they don't want to talk to you. They've got other stuff to do. That's fine. Just like a big advantage of what we consider discount salons, which are actually, okay, go ahead, change hands, which are actually just high volume, low price business models, is that you don't have to have an appointment, because the longest you're going to have to wait is till they're done with somebody, because they don't take appointments. Walk-ins. Some people don't like to make appointments. They want to go get their nails done when they want to get their nails done, and that's fine. There's a market for that. It's just not me. Right? You're a chatterbox, Andrea. It's just not me. So they're either going to have to sacrifice, if they want the relationship with me and the nails done by me and all of that, they're going to have to sacrifice their not liking to have a we fix $15 full sets. Oh, Mayor, cut that out. I know you couldn't help yourself. But I just brought this up, and it's been a point of argument. I just brought this, but I brought it up at Tech Talk, and it got ignored. Fair, whatever. What do I know? I just have a business degree from the number 16th university in the world. But what do I know? That here's the deal. I can do a full set of sculptured pink and white acrylic nails in under an hour. Okay, so that's cool. I could charge $55, and in my product charge and everything, I'm still making $50 an hour. Cool. That's how I choose to work. And that's what my clients choose to be looking for. But is it any less valid of a business model? And my bachelor's degree would tell you no. To say, okay, I'm going to do $25 full sets, and I'm going to glue on white tips. I'm going to use an e-file. I'm going to glue on white tips. I'm going to put clear acrylic over the top. I'm going to file it down with my e-file to smooth it. I'm going to throw a gel sealant on it, which I'm going to cure in an LED lamp, and I'm going to have them in and out the door in under 30 minutes. And I can do that in a walk-in only salon, and I can still get 2 people in an hour, and I can be $4 in product charge, and so I still made $46 in an hour instead of $50. That is a valid business model. And guess what? To get nails done in a half an hour, you're doing all the talking. I ain't doing much talking anyway to get your nails done in half an hour. So whether I speak English, Latin, Tibetanese, if that's even a language, Icelandic, it doesn't matter. What language I speak doesn't matter, as long as I can understand that you want your nails a little longer than active length and not too thick, and you like the white tip. You could send, if that's what you're looking for or whatever, you could send me to France and I could, not speaking French, speak English in a French salon, and somebody who doesn't speak English, they could, yay, another U of N member, join Chi-Chi's, yay! We have another member. There are way other issues that this time frame can't fit. Yeah, we'll talk about it more and more, and I talk about it all the time, but the point is that we need to get out of our little box of experience before we go talking about what other people are doing for their little box of experience. And not every one way works for everybody, and it shouldn't. It shouldn't work for everybody. There's CoverGirl and there's Chanel. Be CoverGirl, be Chanel, be Revlon, be MAC, be whatever's in the middle. I don't even know. Because I hate makeup, as you guys know. But my point is you find where your niche is. Andrea says, I am dual licensed and the Ohio State Board is rampant with problems. These salons do human trafficking. Great. Then call the police.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Call the police. Call the police non-emergency number every goddamn day until they go in and shut them down. If you haven't done that, then you haven't done your part. Because I tell you, if I knew without a shadow of a doubt that one of the nail salons in my area was human trafficking, you can bet those assholes wouldn't be able to get rid of me until the cops came and shut them down. I'd be their worst nightmare. They'd have to firebomb my house and I still wouldn't go away. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we need to stop. It's the same thing as the problem is with everything else in the world. Okay, you don't live in Ohio, but that's my point, though, is if people in Ohio did that, it would go away. And people don't. So, you know, I learned that a city that's very close to me, I live in Tacoma, Washington. There's a city very close to me called Federal Way, Washington. It's in between Tacoma and SeaTac. And SeaTac is where our airport is. Well, because of its proximity to SeaTac and airport and our proximity to the port of Tacoma and the port of Seattle, apparently, and I didn't know this, and I've grown up in this area for 42 years, Federal Way is a hotbed of human trafficking. It's a hub for human trafficking. I didn't know that. After I get my immediate salons right around my neighborhood taken care of with my little boots on the ground movement here, where you think my next field trips are going to be? They're going to be to Federal Way. I'm going to go to Federal Way and I'm going to go to every single salon I can find in Federal Way. And I'm going to walk in and I'm going to go, hey, I'm a nail tech. What's up? Hello. I'm going to, you know, that's just one of those, because I can't sit by and find out that there's a hub of human trafficking going out of nail salons 20 minutes from my house and not do anything about it and look myself in the mirror. So I can't fix the whole world, but if I save even one girl from getting snagged off the street and sold into slavery, then it was worth it. And if in the meantime I find some salons that maybe I can send people to that are when I'm too booked or whatever, cool. Or maybe I can find some salons that I need to turn into the state board. Let's say, oh, you go, girl, Mayor. I love your passion for the benefit of all humans. In the end, we're all in it together. Right? Right. See, you're picking up what I'm putting down. That's how I am with everything, by the way. My husband calls me a tree-hugging hippie freak, but whatever. I'm a tree-hug. Call me a tree-hugging hippie freak, then. If I would know that there is one, I'll do it too. But that's the whole point, though, is I want to know the nail techs in my area and the nail salons. And I want to know because, okay, so we say the state board, right? Say the state, we all complain, right? Why does the state board go shut these people down? Okay, well, have you reported them to the state board? All of them? Send a letter into the state board and say, in my county, I have found these 4 nail salons that are unlicensed and are doing non-sanitary work, and they need to be inspected. They're doing damaging work. I saw their clients' nails. Report them. Report them yourself. Like, you know, we need to stop it. And we need to stop it with the overkill of, non-standard salons, no ethnicity, country, economic background, any of that. I've seen, Nelly talked about it. He was in Chicago and he went into a very well-known, very expensive salon before the Chicago show and turned right around and walked right back out and was like, I'm not getting my mani-pedi done there. And it was an expensive salon with a good reputation. Well, we called him out on Yelp and Facebook,
You didn't want
by
to
the
go there
way.
because they were Asian?
No, he went in there and they were dirty and they were expensive and not Asian.
Oh.
And they said, we don't have to, we can reuse a file. No, you can't. When I renewed my Ohio license last year, I had to take a test on you. Yeah. Right? Because of it. So it doesn't matter. Don't just go into what you perceive as discount salons. Network with techs who aren't discount salons. Says, but in Virginia, they don't even get a inspector in over 3 years. So cool, go inspect them yourself. If you can't list every nail salon within your market area and you haven't walked in there to find out what they've got going on, then you haven't done your market research. Sorry guys, I didn't have Do Not Disturb on. So, that's that whole thing though, of that's all part of knowing your market. And if in the process we can make it a better place for consumers, for clients, for consumers, for nail techs, for everybody, then that's what we need to be doing. And it makes our own business better. If you're the salon that other nail techs go to, then you're doing all right. And you know what? The salon I go to is for my pedicures, when I need to get a pedicure done with somebody or I can't get somebody in, there is a nail salon. How many times have we heard this from a client? Right around the corner from my house. And I walked in there and I've seen them clean their foot bowls. And I want to go in, and you know what? I don't want to talk about nails when I'm going to get a pedicure done. I want to get a pedicure done. I want to relax. And they've got Wheel of Fortune on the TV, and they do my pedicure, and it's $18, and it's fine. And I know how they clean their foot baths, and I know that they sanitize their stuff because I watch them do it, and they use quality products. I can see what brand of products they use and everything, and I'm cool with it. I watch them flush their jets out of their pedicure tub. And I don't have any problem with that. So there's nothing wrong with their business model. But I'm a nail tech and I go there. And that should be flattering to them because I know the difference. And I still go there and it's okay. So, but I don't do $18 pedicures. I do $65 pedicures. It's just different. And it's a different environment. And it's a different client. It's a different relationship and all that. Okay. So, see, you guys can always get me on a tangent. Holy crap. Just knocked like half the rest of my drive home off on this. So much for my short scope, right, Mare? I was just thinking that when I looked at the clock in the car. So, I have to go. Mostly because I'm on data right now and I have to pay for data. In Austria, it's necessary to be educated as a nail tech to open a nail salon, but not in Germany. Well, then we got to work on that in Germany. They're usually pretty good about listening to what the Austria people have to say. Okay, so I got to beat feet. I know you guys love my rants. You guys are insane. I'm convinced that you guys are A, all part of my tribe, and B, all as clinically insane as I am. Okay. So I love you guys. I got to go. I'm not going to be able to upload this to YouTube until I get all the way home. May not even be until late tonight, so you may guys have to catch it later. In the meantime, catch it on replay on Periscope. All right. Thank you to those of you who just joined University of Nails. Please use it. Contact me if you need me. Get in there and get going. It doesn't do itself. You either have money and no time, or time and no money. And so since this is the time and no money option, you got to do it yourself for $10 a month. The videos are there. I'm not going to tell you to go watch them, and I'm not going to tell you what to do. You got to do it yourself. So, but if you need help, ask me. And I hope to be getting you guys all certificates. It'll take months. Okay, goodbye, you guys. I'm not driving. Amy's driving. Say bye, Amy.
Bye, guys.
Bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Many kisses.